Learning hybrid photography, one day at a time.
Become a smarter photographer every day at discovermirrorless.com.
It's free and phone and tablet friendly.
DiscoverMirrorless.com reader Billy sends a question in through the Ask Will email section on the homepage about audio. He wants to know about using a shotgun mic, also the shotgun mics that need a preamp. If a little of that's foreign to you, it's okay. Recording audio, spoken word audio with a DSLR is a tricky set of business. We need to be able to decide if we're going to use the built-in microphone on the camera, which most of us will not find acceptable. If we want to have external audio, do we want to use a directional microphone that stays at the camera and just kind of zooms in to pick up the sound where we need to go? Or do we use a lavalier type microphone that you see us use a lot here too? Well, we got a couple problems. The lavalier microphone, if we're putting them on little kids or family portraits in order to shoot hybrid, they're going to get nervous as soon as you clip that microphone on them. That's really not a great way to start off a hybrid photography session. Business folks, lawyers, bankers, corporate advertising stuff, they're probably used to it, so it's not that big of a deal. And in fact, that can be actually a stimulant to good conversation if they know they have a microphone and all their words will be heard. So it depends on what you're going to be shooting. Billy does ask in his email here about using a PreAmp. Now, a PreAmp is a little battery-powered or AC-powered device that goes between a microphone and your camera, because a lot of the microphones that we're looking at to adapt to hybrid photography need a little extra power. They don't have enough juice in them to send the proper signal over to our camera. Here's another problem. DSLRs, depending on which one you have, really don't have a whole lot of options when it comes to bringing audio back into them. This is one of the areas that mirrorless cameras far exceed DSLRs in their options, their availability of different menu items for audio when it comes to recording, particularly voice. When we're doing stuff like the baseball card, the talking baseball card that you saw here, I'll show you a sample.
Hi, I'm Juan Pablo Malgon. I play second base.
The kid's voice there is what mom really wants, and that's what makes her decision to buy that piece versus just look at it. She wants that on her phone because of her kid's voice. Now, there are much easier ways to record that without sounding like a Panasonic commercial. The new Lumix microphone that was just unveiled here last week is a directional mic, slides right into your GH3, plugs into the side of your GH3, but unfortunately, as of now, it looks like it only works on a GH3. I know. If you're going to be using something like a DSLR or a Lumix G5 or a Sony NEX7 or a Fuji X Pro, all the great cameras that we really like a lot, you'll find out that recording audio is going to be a problem. So when you're ready to move into a real camera that's going to shoot real hybrid footage for you, I strongly suggest put audio at the top of your list, because we're finding out that when we're going to start shooting hybrid and talking about families and you want to capture that voice, you want a microphone right on your camera or right next to your camera that zooms all the way in to pick up that audio without you having to do anything. Then it'll feed it back into the camera so that it syncs the audio and the video together. Because the solution that Billy's talking about on the email here means an external microphone and either an external preamp or an external recorder. Then later you're going to have to put those together with the video. And that's why he's talking about using a piece of software called Pluralize. Those are good tools, by the way, Billy. Nice job. We use Pluralize here with our bigger jobs, but we want to be as efficient as possible at being able to shoot a still photo, then shooting video and video with audio so that we can just keep going. And so far, the best way to do that is the Lumix GX3 with the Lumix microphone that doesn't need a preamp, nor, buddy, it doesn't even need a battery. Works really well, really well.
Learning hybrid photography, one day at a time.
Become a smarter photographer every day at discovermirrorless.com.
It's free and phone